Take your criticism, man, stick it up your, just met your girl and she's about to give up the, keep talking crazy. When I'm around, act like, when he comes up missing, well, you already know. I got my control over a troll. For me to acknowledge your existence, it will cost you a toll. It will cost you a fee to get attention from thee. But I think it's cute you have time for mentioning me.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is David Haye wants to fight Tyson Fury next. After his victory over Average Joe Furia, I think. Again, if there's a mispronunciation, I apologize. I'm doing my best to attempt these names. But until y'all pay me enough money to quit everything I do in life and just focus strictly on learning these names and focus strictly on boxing, I'm going to mess up. That's just the way it is. Now, David Haye's victory over Average Joe. After his victory over Average Joe, David Haye called out a heavyweight champion. Let's take a look. David the Hayemaker Haye.
Yo, 2021 has been horrible for boxing, man. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Do we see you get back in with the heavyweights? Get Tyson Fury. He's the only guy I really want to come back for, to be honest. I know I've British script, I know I can come back and be sharp. The jabs I was landing on Joe, I'd land on Tyson Fury all night, but there would be a big right hand coming after it. So I didn't want to show what I had. I didn't want to show the haymaker. Gave him a few jabs. Hopefully he's confident enough to jump in there with me and give the fans what they want.
What do you think you need to do in order to get that Tyson Fury fight?
Get in the ring with him. That's it. Physically get in the ring. Once I'm in the ring with him, I know what he sees when he sees me. I know how he thinks. He thinks it's the right time to get me, and that's great. Yes, it's the perfect time to get me. I'm 40 years old, inactivity, 6 rounds. You can't make anything out of that. But I know what I got, and I know I got way more than he can handle. Anyway, take it easy, guys.
All right, and so just in case you think that was like adrenaline, immediately after the fight, he was feeling himself. He had time to take a shower and come for a post-fight, and he had this to say.
See, you called out Tyson Fury, so what I want to know, because I'm curious, did you have Tyson Fury's in your mind even before you fought Joe Fournier? It was sort of the thing like, let me see how I feel, let me see how I perform, and then if I'm good and I feel great, then I want him.
It's been in my mind for a long time, since 2013 when we were scheduled to fight. The fight didn't happen. I got an injury. I've always wanted that fight, and I've seen him go from strength to strength. He's got better and better, and his reputation has got up there. He's the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. So many people believe he's number one. And if I'm going to come back into the sport of boxing in a real fight against, someone special, that is the guy I know I can beat. I know his style. I know what he does well. And my attributes don't work for his style. And I think him and his team know that. I think maybe they think I'm a little old, so they probably will take the fight. But I'm looking for the biggest fight out there, and you don't get any bigger than the 6'9" undefeated Tyson Fury.
My final question to you, David, if play devil's...
So basically, he goes on to ask David Haye, if he can't get Tyson Fury, will he be willing to fight someone else? And he said no, he'll only come back for Tyson Fury. So, Joe Fournier, it sounds like. So, David Haye said all this after he beat Joe Fournier. So, Trill Dollar Bill, what's your reaction to David Haye saying he wants Tyson Fury next?
He's bugging. He's bugging. But I get it. He just, I still think that, what? He's probably thinking, where he can, get some bread or something like that. But listen, Tyson Fury ain't worried about you, man. Like, I you know what I think. I already said what I thought,
We gonna get into that.
We gonna get into that.
We gotta get you one of those hats, like them Cleo hats.
Yeah, that's why I wore my red do-rag. I said, this is the satin do-rag. So I said, I'm gonna wear this, let them know. Trill Nostradamus is in the building.
It's in the do-rag. In the eyes.
But Yeah, man. I mean, he fought a good fight. First, I want to give him props on that. Fought a good fight. Won every round. And I think you get in there. He's a former fighter, and no, I don't think he should fight Fury. Stay away from Tyson Fury, man. You're not the old David Haye, like you said before. You're an older guy. Tyson Fury, he's just different right now, man. He's just different. You can pick him. He's either your number one or your number two, or your two or your one, however you want to flip it on any day. But he's in the top 3 of heavyweights right now. David Haye, you're not even in the top 20. You know what I'm saying? But I think I don't know, man. I just feel bad for David Haye if he gets that fight. You know what I'm saying? I just feel bad for him. But just leave Tyson Fury alone. Fight a couple more, some other guys in 2-minute rounds. You can pick up a bag that way, but leave Tyson Fury alone. I don't want to see him get hurt.
All right, Conspiracy.
Man, yo, you watch that video again. Look at the ring girl, right? When he was talking, she looked like either she has 2 thoughts in her mind, like, all right, I'll smash homie, or she's thinking, quit the cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looked like she was like, right, you want to really fight?
I know what David Haye is going to say which one it was.
David Haye was wild, son. David Haye talking about the fans want to see that. No, the fans want to see Undisputed. But
thank you.
I kind of had to join Trill on this, man. He actually might get the fight before AJ. So, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. But David Haye, I'll say this. Last night he was impressive for his age. He's too small, right, to even compete with this Tyson Fury, right? And 2, yeah, he had good head movement, good footwork during this fight with a no-name dude. But Tyson Fury is a whole different type of beast. Bro, like, there's no way you're going to beat this guy. There's just no way, and you've been inactive for years upon years, and you want to go to the top. You know what I mean? It's just, let's just be realistic, man. Like, David Haye, I don't want to see another Holyfield, you know what I mean? Soon to be James Toney. I don't want to see these type of fights, man, where an old head just gets battered. Like, stay in your lane, man. If I was David Haye, I'd be like, hey, you know what, Tyson Fury, I'm gonna let you live. Lennox, holla at your boy. Let's set this fight up. You know what I mean? David Haye versus Lennox Lewis, battle of brethren. You know what I mean? I would want to see that. Lennox still look like he in shape. He got his faculties. That would be a good fight. Nobody want to see no David Haye versus Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury, I swear to goodness, you better not entertain me. Yo, you better not. Out of all people, you better stop playing, man. For real.
ITVE.
You're on mute.
David Haye is only 40 years old, so if he fights Tyson Fury, it's okay. He's been retired like 3-4 years, and David Haye, I'm just gonna say, come on now, like be realistic. Like we just saw what happened last night. I know you're feeling pumped off your win, but come on, bro. You're not. I don't know how what elite level you're at right now, but you're not elite. Like we're looking at an Undisputed happening in a couple of months, and you talking about you want to call out Tyson Fury? Come on, you could have said you call out Luis Ortiz, Povetkin. Even my boy
fighter, call out Chisora. People will pay.
He could have called out Chisora. Yeah, he could have called Chisora. He could even call out my boy Lovejoy. Yo, it been dope. But you know who you ducking? Who's been calling your number for a long time? My man, the champ, Shannon the Cannon. And you've been ducking them because you don't want no smoke, no problems. You don't want them, Joe.
That's a good one. I like that one.
I want to see you fight Shannon the Cannon, and you're not trying to let it happen. Stop playing, David. You retired when he was calling you out, so stop playing. Go fight Shannon the Cannon.
Let's go,
I'm not hearing it. We don't want Tyson Fury. We want Shannon the Cannon bread.
He's a pie. He's a pie.
Eat your beats.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, David Haye sold this wrong. He should, because he's coming off of 2 L's to Bellew. He should say he's the giant killer because he's the one who beat that 7-footer. And that's how he became champion. So he should say he's the giant killer. Tyson Fury 6'9". He wants to fight him again. David Haye, by heavyweight standards, we've seen heavyweights good at 40 years old. David Haye only has 32 fights, so he hasn't been in too many wars, but he's been inactive. And against Joe Poirier, like, that's not going to tell anyone that you're ready for Tyson Fury. So I have to believe that he's looking for a payday. And he believes that if he fights Tyson Fury, it'll sell out Wembley Stadium. Or we can just look at the petty meter. Let's look at the petty meter. Maybe he's trying to take a fight from Chisora. You know, Chisora was named as a possible opponent for Fury. So maybe David Haye's trying to jump in there and say, hey, consider me. I'll take that fight. Or, you know, because he used to promote Chisora and he beat Chisora when they fought. So, or maybe he's Jackie Mooning it. You know, if you ever see semi-pro with Will Ferrell, you know, he's trying to be promoter / fighter and speak into existence a big fight. I don't know. At the end of the day, the fight with Joe Poirier didn't tell me anything. It was a glorified sparring session. I think Tyson Fury will beat the brakes off David Haye. I think probably most sanctioning bodies think he will beat the brakes off David Haye, which lets me know
Miami. It's at Miami.
this fight happens is going straight to Florida, where the stand your ground law is real. So that's my take on it.
Let us know how you let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, and please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros. Phantom's album, Destined for Stardom, out now on all streaming services.
When things seem bleak, walk with me. To navigate these streets, walk with me.